Hey, Mike with Nerd Problems Gaming here, and welcome to Nerd Problems Gaming, the channel where we cover the good, the bad, all that's nerdy to make sure that you spend your time on the best of the best that's out there. In today's episode, we'll be covering a review of Blue Dragon for the Xbox 360, so stay tuned. So when this game first came out, I was super pumped about it. One of the biggest reasons why is that the design and art of the game itself is by Akira Toriyama, a creator of Dragon Ball Z and the Dragon Quest games, does the artwork for those as well. And so I thought it was going to be really awesome. It's got a unique concept to it. Basically, there's an evil villain, Nene, that's trying to, destroy, take over the world, right? And you're a band of kids, teenagers, children, kind of the go-to model, right? Trying to save the world. But what's really unique about this game is that, typical RPGs, you'll get armor, you'll get items, you'll upgrade your characters, right, with equipment and spells. But what's cool about this game is that basically you'll be able to summon your shadows and they actually level up. They're the ones that equip the items and get stronger. And so you battle with your shadows that have come to life, and they all have their own unique shadow, each character. Like one's a dragon, one's a bull, one's a tiger, right? So it's kind of cool in that sense. So I thought it would be a really neat concept, but the more I played this game, the less I kind of started to like it. So what's cool, there's a lot of good about this game. There's a lot of not good as well. So we'll cover those today as well. But one thing that I did like about the game, it kind of had some Final Fantasy-esque characteristics to it, kind of like the Dragon Quest games as well, where you have your different job classes. So like you have the white mage, the black mage, the thief, the monk, different things like that. And you can kind of mix and match the abilities, which was really cool to create your own custom character how you liked it. One of the biggest downsides to this game that I didn't really enjoy is it took a long time to really grow and level up your characters. So you might get a new spell, or you can see these abilities and be like, oh, it'd be really cool to create like a white mage monk, or whatever the case might be, like a strong knight type character that could use white magic or black magic, right? Whatever the case was, you'd think of these cool combinations, but it just took so long to level up and get the abilities that it kind of lost interest with me multiple times, where I've picked up this game, put it down, picked it up. I've never actually beat it, but I've had it for years just because I would get sucked out of the story, right? The story wasn't the most exciting as I played. It was very kiddish as well, where I liked the art design, like by Akira Toriyama again, the creator of Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Quest. So I liked that style of artwork, that anime type style. But again, the storyline just wasn't strong enough to really keep me sucked in and keep me wanting to keep playing the game. And like I said, combining that with having to level up so long, struggling to get money all the time. And I'm the kind of player when it comes to RPGs where I like to grind things out, make my characters a lot stronger than maybe they should be at certain points in the game. And I just found that overly difficult and boring and time consuming in this game. And I wish there was a better mechanic to either level up faster or just have battles go faster in general, where I found a lot of the time I was running around forever just trying to get into fights and level up, and it just took a long time, and it took a lot of the fun that I like with building an RPG and a character base like that. So again, the graphics are really cool. The music is neat. The storyline is a little weak in my opinion. And then again, I wasn't a huge fan of how long it took to really grind things out to be able to level up and grow your characters. Even though you saw all these cool combinations that you wanted to do, it just took so long to actually get to them. It wasn't really worth it, and I always find myself picking up and putting down this game but never actually beating it. So again, overall, it's a cool game to check out if you like this play style. It's again usually more of like an old school turn-based RPG. So if you're looking for more action-based RPG, this is not the game either, for you. But again, might be something worth checking out. I wouldn't rate it as high as a lot of other RPGs that I've played, but like I said, I've never even beat it because I keep putting it down every time I try and get further into the game. So again, maybe pass on this one if you're checking out old school games, but it's a fun game mechanic. I just wish they could do better. I know they've done a sequel, but I haven't played that one yet, so it might be worth a playthrough checking that one out. But overall, this game, maybe pass on it unless you really like those old school turn-based Japanese style RPGs. Worth a playthrough at that point then. But again, overall, I think for the most part you might want to pass on this game. But again, guys, hopefully you got some benefit and value out of this video. If you did, feel free to comment and share, and if you haven't done so yet, feel free to follow us over on Twitter at Nerd Problem Game. Again, if you like this content and you'd like to see more of it sooner, feel free to become a patron of ours over at Patreon. You can find us over at patreon.com/nerdproblemsgaming. And again, thanks so much for tuning in. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't yet, but thanks so much. We'll talk to you more soon.